I can't stop sweating, y'all. I'm sweating like crazy. I got the thumbnail. It might not be great. We'll see. And then I just took some other photos, glistening, sweat getting all up in my eyes. I read the comments on the last video, and a lot of the people that made a comment were kind of all in agreement, just like I was, about just having more time on the bike in order to stop getting dropped. So the plan is to get out more, just like today. And I've got plans, so I'm not doing anything too crazy today. I did find one of my favorite rides that I've done so far. I went back into my camera roll and I was able to look at the date on the camera roll and compare that with the Garmin route. So now that I can go back and figure out where I went, I already saved that route. So that'll definitely be a video. I'll kind of take you guys when I do that route. But today I'm just doing something kind of locally. I didn't have to drive to it, just kind of started the route from my house. All right, so I feel like I just kind of learned a valuable lesson, and it's just kind of like just go with the flow. So earlier today, I kind of talked to you guys that I wanted to go on the route that I found that I really liked. It was like 20 something miles, but today I'm just doing like this 10 to 13 mile loop. But I feel like I just take myself way too seriously. And I feel like that ruins the fun and the consistency. Part of why I wasn't riding often is just because I felt like every ride had to be this really long, really difficult, scenic, perfect route. Instead of just kind of like enjoying the ride for what it is. And today, this route has some hills. I'm out of breath still. Been doing a lot of talking, but I'm enjoying it. And I've stopped a few times. I stopped to get the thumbnail. I stopped to take a look at that yacht club, and they even offered to let me drive one, but I was like, nah, I'm good. But I took a flyer so I could get some information and just kind of just keep tabs on it. Who knows? Maybe it's something I get into, maybe not, but just trying to be more open. Like I remember thinking that cycling was like an old man sport just because I felt like that's all I would see. And, I bought my first road bike maybe in undergrad. Got it off Craigslist. But I used that bike a lot. And I really enjoyed it. You know, with me living in the city in Baltimore, it was easy to get around, meet friends, get food, play Pokemon Go. Oh, those were really good times. But yeah, just trying not to be so hard on myself. And I think both in physical therapy and in counseling, I've learned that I'm always comparing myself to the old version of myself instead of where I am now. In addition to like comparing myself to the old me and needing to do everything to the extreme, I even feel like that with like cycling kit. Um, I recently bought some of these MAP like air mesh long sleeve breathable shirts, and that was like the best purchase. Don't get me wrong, I do love the jerseys, um, but these are just so much more me. The jerseys are really tight fitting, and me being a larger individual, it doesn't always fit me to my liking. And so these just definitely changed the game. I wish I had done them sooner. The only thing I dislike is just not having the pockets in the back of the jersey. So that's kind of why I'm wearing this running vest, just so I have pockets for everything, because I don't have pockets otherwise. But I'm really loving these shirts. Um, and I and there are times when I want to go on a bike ride and I just want it to be casual, and I feel like I got to put on the jersey and the bibs, my SPD cleat shoes, um, just if I wanted to go take a stroll around the block. So I think that's been like another barrier for me to just get outside and ride. All right, guys. So that's pretty much going to be it for today's rant slash video. Moral of the story is don't take yourself too seriously. At least that's what I'm trying to tell myself, and enjoy these rides a little bit more. And just a big shout out to everybody that was in the comments, leaving behind some wisdom and encouraging messages to keep going. Because I do think it's helpful. And someone even mentioned the benefits of having a shorter route is not having to prep as much, which I thought was brilliant. I mean, it's common sense, I guess, but an overlooked matter, I would say. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. This wind is blowing kind of crazy right now. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.